Hi everyone, it's Amy D, and I am so excited and inspired today because what I'm about to share with you is something that I've been noticing not just with friends and with clients, but also with myself. And I really look forward to hopefully imparting some kind of wisdom and shifting the way that you perceive your life moving forward. We've all painted some kind of a picture for ourselves, and that picture looks like something grandiose, and sometimes we don't believe that it's possible, that it can happen. And what I find more often than not is what we do is limit ourselves. And we limit ourselves by a person, a place, an experience that shows up in our life, and it looks like the painted picture, but there's some aspects of it that just are not it. And what if I was to tell you that that is a test? It's a test to see if you really believe that you're worth it. If you value your heart's desires enough to wait for the goods to come. For that painted picture, exactly how you painted it, to just show up and you to step into it. As if it was a Norman Rockwell painting. Well, I really want you guys to hear and take this in. I invite you to hear what I'm saying and utilize this information. Sometimes somebody walks into our life and they seem absolutely perfect. Maybe it's a client, maybe it's a business partner, maybe it's a relationship. But there's aspects of them that they just don't fit. Like maybe maybe they're a little bit lazy, right? And you're like, well, that can shift, that can change. Maybe they'll just need to get a little more energy. We can change their diet. We can help shift that, right? Or maybe there's an experience that you've had and you're like, this is exactly what I want, but I don't really like this, and this about that. Or it doesn't really fit exactly the way that I was hoping for it to. Or maybe there's a location. Maybe it's a new apartment, a house, or maybe it's a new office. And there's something about the location. It may not be the right area of town, or something just doesn't feel completely right. Even though you like it and it's good enough and the price is right, you're like, I'll just take it. I'll settle, right? And more often than not, this is what we do, is we settle. And this country has been settling for way too long. And I'm here to tell you that it's time for you to stop settling and to start being in action and being in alignment and being in congruency with what it is that you want. So whatever that is, I'm asking you right now and inviting you to take out a piece of paper and a pen and write down whatever your painted picture looks like for your life, for anything that you're looking for right now. And wait for that to show up. I often hear people say, oh, you shouldn't wait and nobody's perfect and nothing is absolutely the way that we want it to be. Well, you know what? That's not true. It's just because they're not thinking big enough. And it's time that we all start thinking big enough. We all start really valuing what our worth is, because God, our Creator, has created us absolutely perfect in His image. And He wants what we want for us. The only thing that limits us is this. Because we think it's not possible. And you know what? I'm here to tell you it is possible. So hold out and wait for exactly what it is that you want, because it could be just around the corner, and this specific experience or person or location is just a test. So write out your painted picture and put it exactly how you want it. And when that person, that place, or that location shows up for you, check off all of those items and see, is this it? And really feel it as a congruency in your heart. I did a video last week about having your heart aligned with your will and with your action, or your gut reaction, right? With your doing. And it's really important that we understand how to get into that centered and grounded place to manifest. Now, when we manifest, we have to make sure that we're willing to accept exactly what it is that we want, or the universe is just going to give us anything. So, this will help you to be the positive reflection that you want to see in the world when you show up and you accept who you really are and what you really want, and walk into your heart's desires. I really hope that this helps somebody out there, and I'm so grateful for this community. I'm so grateful for any kind of wisdom that I can impart. And I have to tell you, this has been one of my biggest lessons. And I know for myself, I'm no longer going to just take less than or settle. Because the world is my oyster. And I'm looking for my pearl. And it's the journey that we're on and we've committed to, not about the destination. So enjoy the journey and keep working towards that painted picture. Until next time.